This video is going to show you how to understand the Queen Mary timetables. So we're starting on the main Queen Mary website. We are going to go to timetables.qmul.ac.uk. Now you'll see some information here. We're going to be starting with modules because at the moment you may not have been given your personal timetable. When you have been given your personal timetable, you will be able to find it here by putting in your student number. But for the moment, we're going to be checking individual modules that you've been registered on and checking that they fit together. So I'm going to pretend that I have been registered on 4 different modules, and I've tried to choose 4 that cross our different academic schools and departments, just to give you an idea of how they might fit together. So we've clicked on modules. Now you can go by department, but the best thing is for you to use the module search here. So I'm going to start off with ECN 361. I need to click search. This is going to show me advanced microeconomics. So we click that. We must click that. If we don't click it, we will get an error message. The easiest thing is just to use all weeks, all weekdays, just for the moment. Now you can change the list, but I personally find the grid timetable a little bit easier to read. It's important here just to leave this free. So teaching can be between 8 and 6. So you should plan for any extracurriculars to be outside of those times. So we're now going to click View Timetable. So we don't see very much here. That's fine. So we can see here Advanced Microeconomics, we've got the code, we've got the academic year here. So let's have a look at what we can see here. So if you've read our guidance already, there's a little bit of a breakdown about what these different things mean here. But as you can see here, we've got the module code, Economics ECN 361. This is a combined lecture and seminar. On something that we look at later, we may see just a lecture, we may see just a seminar. So it runs on Thursday at 2 o'clock until 5 o'clock. So this is one big session. There will be some breaks in it, don't worry. So as I said, lecture and seminar. We can see location, Arts 2, 320. So this means it's the Arts 2 building and it's room 320. These are the lecturers, the module leads. As you can see here, 8 to 13 and 15 to 19 means the academic weeks that it takes place. So week 8 is technically like the first week of teaching. So you can see there's a break here, it goes 8 to 13, 15 to 19. So there is no class in week 14. That is probably because economics observes reading week, which is when there is no teaching. Now, not all modules observe reading week, so you may see that they do run in 14. So it is important to check that with all your modules. But your academic leads will be able to tell you about reading week when you start. 45 here, this just means how many people the room holds, so we don't need to look at this. So in this case, we only have one session. So we need to remember that Thursday between 2 and 5, we are busy because there are no other options. Now I'm going to save this here and I'm going to open it again. It's a little bit clunky that way, but we'll just have to work through it. But that way we can see this. I'm going to go with my second module. So it's walking the city. Now this is quite a popular module, so I imagine there'll be quite a few of you on it. We can see here A26 and B26. So the A module is the semester 1 version. The B module is the semester 2 version. So if you're coming as a semester 1 only student, you need to be looking at this one. If you are a full year student, you can take either of these. You cannot take both, you can just take one. And then if you're a semester 2 student, you will only take this one. So let's look at semester 1. For example, we're going to use all weeks, all weekdays, teaching grid. Let's see what we see. Whoa, there's loads of things here. That's okay. You're not going to be taking everything. So let's see what we've got here. We've got a seminar, but it's actually an off-campus field trip, because the way that this module is taught is that you go out across the city, you learn on your feet. So the important thing here, as you can see here, it runs from 10 till 12. So it's a 2-hour session. So it's not in a particular room, but we can see here it's weeks 8 to 13, 15 to 19 again. So there's nothing in week 14. You can see there's lots of different sessions. So as I said, you won't go to all of these. You will be assigned to one. So we know that we can't do Thursday between 2 and 5. So these ones we won't be able to take. But we go, okay, there's ones running on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, multiple times. So this should fit absolutely fine with this one and that economics one. Fantastic. Great. So we know that those two work. Let's go to this again. Okay, now I'm going to choose a history module. This is Unraveling Britain, British History since 1801. Again, it's A, good, semester A. So semester 1, we're going to do this again. Okay, now so this is a popular module. We have one lecture and we have lots of different seminar options. So you can see here, lecture, seminar. And again, the teaching weeks, 8 to 13, 15 to 19. We can see here 1, 3, 5. So this is quite a big lecture, which explains why we have so many different seminar groups. Because all of the students in here add up to the number here. So the lecture will take place in the G.O. Jones building, the lecture theatre. Now this is the only option, so we must be free on this day. That's good. There's no walking the city on the Monday. And our advanced microeconomics is on Thursday, so we're okay. So we know that any of these Monday options would work for us, and actually some of the Tuesday options would work for us as well. So this should be absolutely fine as our combination of 3 modules. Now we need to be going to the 4th one. Let's hope that this fits together. So because I take a variety of different modules, I'm going to go with a maths one, convergence and continuity. Again, it's A. So we click that. Let's look at the timetable. Okay, so we have some different lectures here. We need to go to all 3 of these. And then we also have this tutorial. So there is only one tutorial. Let's see. So we've got Tuesday, 3 to 4, 5 to 6. Good. We knew that the economics one is fine. Just means that we can't do that one. And we can't do these ones. But as we said, we've got loads of Monday ones. So that should work. And then we've got Wednesday. So, okay, that would clash potentially with some of the walking the city, but there are other options for us. But looking at these 4 modules, they all fit together in some sort of combination. So whilst our 4 modules that we've been registered on fit together, it might be that we need to change something for some reason during our add drop period. So let's take the assumption that we need to remove walking the city and we need to take another economics module because our home university hasn't approved this module. So I'm going to put in one that I've looked at that I'm interested in, Economics 231, the economics of social issues running in semester 1. So I'll look at that. Whilst we have 3 different tutorial options, we've only got 1 lecture, as many do, but this is on Thursday at 2 till 4. Now, we already have a lecture from 2 till 5, our other economics lecture, so that means that this isn't going to fit. Whilst we have a couple of different tutorial options, the main thing is the lectures clash, and this is a clash that would not be resolved. So it is really important that when you're investigating new modules, if you want to take something different during add drop, you must check the timetable to see that they fit together. And so you must not request a replacement module that actually clashes, because we cannot add you onto both.